Hey guys, it's Katie from heykatie.net, and today is day 11 of Vita, which is vlogging every day in August, also known as Vlogust. Apologies for the way I look. It's just the way I look. So basically today, again, I've been kind of screwed over for the video that I intended to make. I was going to make something really cool out of duct tape, and I went on Amazon several days ago and bought like a ton of duct tape so that I could actually show you something that I was wanting to make. And it was supposed to be delivered today, and I had an alert this morning saying it's been delayed, which seems to be the norm for Amazon these days. Come on, guys, get it together. So anyway, I decided, I was taking my son school shopping this morning for some of his school supplies, which we got them all, yay! And I may have bought myself some new things as well. I bought several pens and a few more markers, and I found this really cool paper. It's just loose leaf for your binder or whatever, but it's graph paper, which is super awesome because this is kind of what I used in my first bullet journal. And I really like graph paper because it allows you to do some really cool drawings that are more technical, keep the straight lines. I'm really into, I'm wanting to experiment with pixel art. And so that's a really good way of doing it because pixel art is literally tiny squares, and then you fill each one with a color, and then it creates a picture when it's big. So I'm excited to use that for that. I've also been doing my 100 days of hand lettering challenge, which I've actually been really happy with it the last couple of days. You can definitely see some improvement in how I'm getting on. I'm not amazing at all. I'm 20 days in to the 100 days, so that's a fifth of the way, yay. And today, obviously, I've been doing an August challenge where I have prompts every day, which I created myself. It's called the Hey Katie Challenge. Check it out on Instagram, hashtag Hey Katie Challenge, and you'll see. I am not the only one doing it. I am the only one doing it religiously, but I am not the only one doing it, so yay. But yesterday, the prompt was travel, and I came up with this. Isn't that really cool? I found the quote, "Don't be a tourist, be a traveler." And I thought that's really awesome. And so I wanted to kind of make a little sort of old school sort of poster about travel. So I've got my train, I've got sailing, I've got airplane, hot air balloon, and I tried to represent some various places you might want to go, like the mountains and the sea, the forest, the Amsterdam with the windmill. I've been to Amsterdam, very cool. Paris, that was supposed to be the Eiffel Tower. You probably cannot tell, but it was supposed to be the Eiffel Tower. But I wanted something just very basic, and so it's been fun. And I used markers for this. This is just plain old, I think they were my Winsor & Newton watercolor markers. So that was fun. And then today the prompt was happiness, and I wanted to illustrate my favorite quote. It's from Julia Roberts in Notting Hill, if you've seen that movie, and her character makes the proclamation, "Happiness isn't happiness without a violin playing goat." And it's like my favorite quote, and it's on every time I'm asked for my favorite quote, I always say, "Happiness isn't happiness without a violin playing goat. Remember that." But I can't draw a goat playing the violin, so again, I wanted to keep it simple. So I chose the quote, "Be happy for this moment. This moment is your life." And that is by Omar Khayyam. And I don't know, I just really like this. I think there's something, like, for me, the times I'm happiest, focus. No, you are not having a stroke. It is my camera. Okay, so I wanted something, like, the times I'm happiest are when I'm just still and I can just breathe it all in and I can just take a minute to appreciate what I have. And that's what happiness is to me. It's the little moments, this tiny little moment of happiness where you can just close your eyes and smile. And so that's what that was trying to be. And I'm actually kind of liking what I'm doing with these. They're very simplistic, but they're just, I don't know, I like them. So I'm enjoying this process. So today, I I was buying my son's school supplies. Sorry, I get really off track. I was buying my son's school supplies at Target, and we were in the section with the crayons because he needs 2 packs of crayons, one for now, one for later, and then he has to buy crayons for the whole class. There's a ton of stuff he has to buy for the whole class. There's very few things for just him, and it's fine because obviously I want him to get a good education, and if the school needs supplies, I will buy them. But I did notice markers were not on his list, and I realized they are on my list. So I found these Crayola Super Tips washable markers, and these are water-based, and I have been seeing various other people using Crayola markers as a sort of watercolor, and I thought I want to try that. And this is 50 colors, 50 different markers. And you can kind of see it has the colors on the back. So you've got maroon and red and lobster red and bright orange and sun yellow and mango. Yeah, can't really read it that well. So you've got like tons and tons of colors. And I just thought, you know what? That would make a great video, just trying them out. I don't know if this will work or not, but I'm going to give it a go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the camera so you can just see what I'm doing. And I'll kind of talk you through it if I can. Otherwise, I'm just going to do my thing. I'm going to draw a picture first, and for that, I'm just going to use a Sharpie marker. It's a fine line Sharpie, fine point. So it's just regular little Sharpie. And I'm just going to, I think I'm going to go for a flower theme. So I'm just going to draw some flowers, and then I'm going to use the markers, and I'm going to kind of color them a little bit, and then I'm going to use a paintbrush with water to smear it and see what happens. So I don't know how this will turn out, but I'm excited to try and see, and we'll learn together if it actually works. So come on with me. Okay, so this isn't going to be anything amazing. I'm just going to kind of doodle. That's for all intents and purposes. And this is watercolor paper. It's actually 140-pound watercolor paper. Gosh, sorry. Focus. Oh, wow. Come on. Can you please? Oh, gosh, my hands look really bad. Okay, so it's just 140-pound watercolor paper. And I just wanted to just do a little bit of doodling here just to test. This is not meant to be an actual picture. I'm telling you this now only because if it turns out terribly or with no form or function, I don't want you to think I was actually going for that look. So I've done a couple of a little vine with some leaves, which is always fun, and then maybe do a few hearts and stars because I love hearts and stars. Let's see. I really like stars that are really misshapen. I mean, I try and get them right, but it's more fun when you can tell they haven't been done by a stencil. Okay, and then maybe some dots. Again, this is just because I want to try out the markers and see what they're all about. And then we can do some roses. When I do roses, I just basically do a lot of lines in a circle, kind of like a swirl. This is how I do roses. So that's my rose. Yeah, it's not the best thing in the world, but it works. Do a few rose buds, right? So it's my rosebud, and then do the stem a little bit. There we go. And I'm just kind of, again, doodling this. I'll do another big one right over here. I may fast forward this bit of the video just so you are not bored. There we go. And maybe some other kinds of flowers. maybe I'm gonna say this is a black-eyed Susan. I do not know my flowers very well. I'm not like a botanist, unfortunately. I have a friend who is a botanist though, so we'll just do some of this. Let's see. And what else can we do? Maybe just some more vines, but okay, and yeah, that should be enough, I think. So we're just gonna take some of these markers. Oh my goodness. I don't know how these open. Oh yeah, like that. And we'll just take out a few that we're gonna need. Let's go for green, and we'll go for yellow, and more green. Lots of green, and then we'll go for pink for the hearts, and we'll go for an orangey thing, and for a brown type thing, and we definitely need red, right? Red and dark red. Okay, and I think that's enough now. So let's try this. I'm excited about these roses. So let's try just do we're just going to color the outsides a bit. We'll do this. And again, just kind of, this is going to be interesting just to see what happens because I've got no idea. I'll just do that a little bit. Okay. And then we'll use the darker red to do some of the sort of shadowy bits. Sorry, this is going to be a very long video, isn't it? I'm definitely going to have to speed this up a little. Is this even the right one? Yeah, it is. Okay. And here's hoping this works. And then we'll have some of this right here. Okay. We'll also do this. Let's just get some of this. All right, and then we're going to take just a regular. Let's take a big round brush. Ready? Mono Truth. All right, and we're just going to, kind of cool, right? Needs more water. Yeah, this is kind of neat. It's kind of cool. Yeah, you can kind of see it's not the greatest at blending, but with practice, that could probably get a lot better. And do this. See this? That's kind of cool. Neato. Kind of cool watercolor effect, I guess. And then, I don't know, let's try this. Get some of this in there. We'll put in some yellow too, maybe a little bit. And then some brown right there. And then again, trying to rinse this out a little. Ooh, can you see? I'll go like this. Oh yeah. Kind of pretty. And then right in the middle there, let's do. It's kind of a cute effect. I don't know. What do you think? It's kind of working. It's kind of got the kind of ghosting and spreading of the ink, which I actually kind of like. I don't know. I might be the only person that likes that, but I do. And with these, I'm trying not to actually try and stay in the line or color the whole thing. It's just very loose, like that. And again, this is kind of pretty. It does not spread that well. However, I do have something else that I want to try because it was something else that I saw done elsewhere. And that is where I'm going to just use this package of the graph paper I showed you. And I like, let's see. Let's try and we'll go for the pink. You can actually scribble it right onto some plastic and then use your watercolor. And see, that turns right into a watercolor. And then you can just go in and paint. Oh, look at that. And even, yeah, neat. Neat, right? Kind of cool. All right, so let's try and do some yellow here. Again, yellow. Do my stars. Kind of cool. Let's see, actually, if we can get those roses looking better. We'll get some red over here. All right. Oh, wow, look at that. That is night and day. That is really pretty, actually. All right. Oh, nice. That is a huge difference. I don't know how well you can see it. And I think with a lot of time, I could actually probably make these look really, really nice. But I don't want to take the time right now. I literally just wanted to try this out just to see. So let's just maybe mix some of that pink in there too. Oh, that's really nice, actually. That's so much better. So my suggestion, let's think. Okay, so I think the trick of that is going to be to, pay attention. Oh, focus. There we go. The trick to that is definitely going to be to, you can use the markers to draw in on the paper, but then when you actually go to add the water, I would definitely suggest doing the drawing on plastic and using water there so that you actually have tinted water to do the blending. I think that will definitely work. So yeah, maybe I'll try that for tomorrow's hand lettering challenge. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram. It's at HeyKatieBlog, and check out my challenge at the hashtag HeyKatie check out my blog, heykatie.net, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and leave a comment if you are so inclined. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.